Hi, my name is Abby Moore. I'm going to be teaching 7th to 12th grade here at OCA this year, and I wanted to hop on here and share a little bit about how I came to be here and just the steps that brought me here. First of all, I live in Shellnut, Missouri with my husband Mitchell. We've been married for 7 years and we have 3 kids, Josie, Samson, and Lucy. Up until now, I've been blessed to get to stay home with them while they were babies, but last winter some things changed and I was looking at going back to work full time, and I had looked at possibly the local school where I thought they'd be attending. That way I could still be with them as much as possible, be off when they were off, that sort of thing. I told my mom about this. She's a teacher here at OCA too, and she suggested coming and subbing here. I loved that idea, but I just didn't think it was going to be possible. I live, 30, 45 minutes away, and at that time, it wasn't possible for Josie to come to kindergarten here. So I just didn't really think, it was going to work. I told God, that's too hard. There's no way it'll be possible. And you know how that goes when you tell God something is impossible. Like 3 or 4 days later, he just opened a door and Josie was accepted and able to come and be here for kindergarten. Didn't see that coming. Super grateful for that and super excited about that, but I was at the same time like, okay, God, what about Lucy and Sam? Or where do they go? And I didn't think I'd be able to find a preschool that could take 2 full-time students short notice, especially somewhere I felt comfortable with. And a couple days later, God opened that door. The preschool that I not only not my second choice, was my first choice. What preschool I really wanted them to go to. 2 full-time openings, just like that. And I said, okay, God, well, I'm just gonna be subbing there. That's just part-time. What do I do the rest of the time? And then a few months later, I got offered a full-time job teaching the 7th to 12th grade class. And it just felt like every fear I had, every reason why it wouldn't work, God just proved me wrong. And every devotion I read, every scripture I read, it was just over and over reiterating, just trust me, just trust me, just trust me. I'll take care of you, just trust me. And I struggled with it. I fought with him all summer long, not because I didn't want to be here. I was just afraid of all the reasons why. It was too good to be true. It wasn't going to work, And my son had been diagnosed back in the winter with speech apraxia. And his speech therapist told me to be very careful when he started preschool because some speech therapists haven't been trained in treating apraxia. And she said if it was someone not trained, they could undo all the work she's been doing all summer. And so that was super overwhelming and stressful. So I told her, I was like, okay, this is where he's got accepted. This is the preschool he's going to, what do you know about them? And she's like, you're not going to believe this, but that's the preschool I go to. That's where I go to give speech therapy to. So it was just, again, another affirmation from God. Like, this is where they're going to be. This is where I want them. I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to take care of you, And it was just incredible. All summer long, I fought it and I was nervous and scared that of all the reasons it wouldn't work out. And all summer long, he just said, trust me, trust me, trust me. And it's been incredible. He's grown my faith so much this year. It's been a challenging year and he's just grown it incredibly. I'm so blessed and grateful to get to be here. And I can't wait to see what else he has in store for this school year. I can't wait to get to know my students and just get to be involved in this wonderful ministry. Thank you.